You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. We coolin' out. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. We coolin' out.
Yo, welcome back. It's Cooling Out,
It's Kev.
and it's Rel. What's up, everybody?
How you doing, man?
I'm gonna put a
What's your life
disclaimer out.
like?
I'm gonna put a disclaimer out there. I'm still feeling the effects of last night. We just gonna put a disclaimer out there, just in case anything gets said on this episode that I'm not proud of, or that my mama wouldn't be proud of. That's what's causing it. Ah,
Oh man,
but outside of that, I'm okay.
been good?
Yeah, I've been good. Can't complain, man. Um, Work should slow down. This one deal I was extremely busy on since I
Mm-hmm.
moved down here. It finally closed on Friday, so hopefully work should slow down a little. Hopefully.
Yeah,
It's been a little
good.
insane. Yeah. What about you?
Uh, Past week's been hectic.
Mm,
Manager was out for personal reasons. Auditors were in the office. We were already short staffed, so you mix all that in. And I'm working doubles, back to backs, whatever you
ooh,
want to call it. Clock in, clock out
sheesh.
at the office, clock in at home. A lot to catch up on, but I made some good progress on that front.
Mm,
Overall, though, pretty good, pretty calm, and taking it easy. Last weekend I went upstate. I had the work week I just described, but this weekend I just been chilling, man. I just been chilling for the last couple of days, just off the streets,
yeah.
just taking it easy.
Two things. One, your manager think he's an athlete. He or she.
Uh,
Personal reasons on his or her Jimmy Butler. Like
uh,
two, I should have been taking it easy because I sprained my foot. I don't know what the hell I did to it, but I didn't have my boot on yesterday.
oh, you were dragging a leg out?
Out here starting on them. Out here starting on them. Don't worry, I feel all the pain and effects of it this morning.
That's how it be, man.
Trying to be
Anything
cute. That's what,
Halloween related?
what your mama say. Trying to be cute.
Showing
Um,
off for your little friends.
Nah, nah, nothing Halloween related. I mean, everyone outside was in costumes and stuff, but I didn't do anything.
Mm-hmm. I got you.
Wasn't in my spirit this year.
Yeah, I feel you.
It
Trust
requires
me.
too much energy.
Mm-hmm.
Energy
No,
I
I hear
don't
you
have.
on that. Yeah, we did it. What was that? 2 years ago now,
The boozy
when we
brunch. Yeah,
all
yeah, yeah.
that was a lot of fun,
That
and
was fun.
my spirit was in that. But then last year, not so much. Last year, not so much. Like the boozy brunch we did the two years back. I saw the vision. I bought in completely. I was all for team, completely selfless.
Yeah,
Last year, I didn't feel it.
yeah,
Didn't feel it. I
yep.
went out there. I was performing, but it wasn't in my spirit,
Yeah,
beloved.
I feel you.
Now this year, yeah, I just chilled. I got an invite to about three different things, and unless I wasn't really feeling it, and unless you tell me days in advance, I'm a
Hmm.
brunch boy. I gotta hit the streets early. I gotta hit the streets early.
Oh my God.
So, but I didn't hit nobody up. I got an invite around like 6 p.m. It was too late.
Damn.
League Pass had me. It was past brunch
Yeah.
hours. Yeah, man.
Yeah. I
No,
had
I'm
these
good.
plans for yesterday, maybe a month in advance, but then I
Mm,
forgot about them.
yeah.
And then it felt like a last minute thing when I was reminded of it Friday.
Yeah. I've
I hate
been
when that
there.
happens.
I've been there. When you plot out your whole
Yeah,
schedule and
oh my
then
God.
boom. What?
You know, you know I had the weekend on the couch in the Vino. Like I
And then
had
the
it all
proof
in my
comes.
mind. Yeah. I was like, oh, I did agree to do this.
Yeah. It hurts when you see that documentation.
Yeah, you see the paper trail? I was like, oh shit. People start screenshotting the text thread on you, like, damn.
Damn, man. I
Oh my
feel you.
God. All right, let's jump right into it on the basketball. So first of all, let's just start with the Heat because yesterday we'll
Oh
talk about the
yeah,
Heat and the Bucks combined because
makes a lot
yesterday
of sense now.
yesterday you texted me and you like, man, I really like this Heat team. They're playing hard. 2 games in, and Jimmy Butler hasn't played. And I'm like, so I'm yesterday. I'm out. I'm drunk, and I'm like, yo, what the hell is he talking about? And I'm like, I'm not feeling this Heat love. They're going, and then you said they're gonna finish top three, right?
If the family man comes back,
Jimmy
they
Butler, if he
could
come,
be yes,
okay,
they
that's what
could
you
be a
said.
third seed over the
Gotcha.
Celtics.
And I'm like looking at my phone, and I'm like trying to enjoy my night, and then I was like trying to respond to you, and I'm like, all right, I don't have time for this because Kevin's trying to fuck with me. And that's how I really felt genuinely last night. And then I woke up this morning, you know, half drunk Jarrell. And then I and then I looked at the box score and I'm like, oh, I'm like, wow, the Heat beat the Bucks yesterday without Jimmy Butler, without Family Man. And then what you were saying made sense to me. So
Okay. Oh, go ahead.
I think I do agree with you now, but then I also think that this is more of a telling sign about the Milwaukee Bucks.
Mm,
They're not
yes.
as good as they were last season.
No. Not
They
not at all.
they legit have Giannis, um, Mr. Middleton.
Nah, you don't get that respect. Just call him Chris.
You right? My bad. Talk to him like he was a lieutenant or somebody in charge. He nobody. Just call him Chris.
He
And
claims second in command, but I don't know.
that's by default, beloved.
That's what he
I'm
claiming, but I don't
I
know.
might I might take Brooke Lopez over him.
I was just about to say. I might have more respect in my tone for Mr. Lopez than.
Yeah. See, all they have is Giannis, Chris, Brooke Lopez, and then it just falls off a cliff after that.
Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, for context for the listeners,
Hmm.
unfortunately, we did a whole episode about a lot of this.
Yeah.
So we're just still going through some things that I hope we've rectified. But we came to the conclusion based on their game with the Rockets that their squad is trash.
Yeah. That
And
roster.
that roster is absolute garbage. Like, it was concerning.
Hmm.
Like, we talked about the Bucks in the off season, but just looking on the app and seeing the entire box score for the players, the other 2 through 12,
Hmm.
concerning.
It
I
makes
watched
sense
all
that
that game.
Giannis is thinking about this now, thinking about free agency.
Of course. Of course. Yeah, and context, my side of yesterday. We had been texting all weekend that, it's going to be a calm weekend. The league pass is here. So I
Hmm.
assumed that you two were watching the Heat game, but I never specified.
I
Now
was
all this
supposed to be
makes
watching it.
sense.
I was supposed to be watching it, but
Yeah, no judgment.
yeah, no, things came
Can
up.
never let the streets go completely. I get it. I get it. I'm with you. I'm with you. But now I get more clarity because I'm like, if you're watching what I'm watching, I could at
Yeah.
least consider it.
Yeah, no, I was being like, now it makes sense because I was like being completely like, yo, what the hell is Kevin talking about? Like, nah, the Heat of trash, relax. I was a Milwaukee Bucks fanboy. And then I woke up this morning, I was like, yo, wait, what? I looked at the box score, I'm like, yo, the Bucks lost. And then I went back and I watched the another great thing about League Pass, they do like these condensed games.
Yes.
God bless them. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so I went back and
Mm-hmm.
I watched the condensed game this morning. Ah, they don't look too good, beloved.
Middleton, especially after Giannis fouled out, he had a shot to tie the game, miss. He had a couple meaningful buckets that he just missed. The
He's
buckets you
not
need him to hit.
meaningful. I
No,
said this.
you did. You did. You did.
The man averaged what, 18 last season? I thought he averaged 20, and then you enlightened me that he only averaged 18. Um, and
18.
18. And realistically, he
Eight,
should.
18.3. Right now
Uh,
he's at 18 on the dot.
Jeez. So he averaging less than what he averaged last year.
Yep.
With a what $30 million a year, something like that. Jeez.
I'll get that for you. Just go ahead.
To be an NBA player, like, jeez. I'm jealous. But
Yeah.
anyway, the point of the matter is like these are like granted, Giannis is a superstar.
I'm sorry, and yes, $30 million.
Yeah. Giannis is a superstar. Chris Middleton, fringe all-star. Like,
With 90 million more coming his way.
yeah, he's gonna make the
Fringe.
all-star team like just probably by default because the East is so weak this season.
Oh
Um,
no, I'm bugging. I'm sorry. He has like
100,
160
yeah,
more.
yeah, yeah. I was like, nah. I know he signed a
Yeah,
$180 million
my
contract.
apologies. I'm
Now
team get
imagine,
your money, but
yo, nah,
damn.
facts, but he's
So,
terrible.
yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, no, but
Yeah.
now imagine that team when Giannis leaves,
Oh man.
and it's
You
Chris
know there's
as,
regret.
and you got Chris as your main star.
Mm-mm-mm.
Not looking pretty for them. It's like like a steep drop off after Brook Lopez.
It's so steep. They're
They brought
counting on
in
Wesley Matthews,
Robin Lopez.
Kyle Korver. They're counting on these. They're not like accessories that they're
No,
counting on all these people.
yes, they get factored into their depth chart. Like they are, like Kyle Korver and Wesley. Kyle Korver is probably what, like their sixth man.
Yeah.
That's sad. He should not be
Bledsoe
as terrible.
Bledsoe hasn't been good because he's coming back from injury. Like they should have. I hate when teams get cheap like this, especially when Giannis is on the line. Like you
Yup,
know what you're trying to keep him. You're trying to appease him. You're trying to keep him happy. They let Brogdon go, and just
yup.
yesterday he put 30 and 10. His team
Brogdon.
lost, but yeah, 30
Wow.
points, 10 assists.
Yeah, that team is trash too. But we're not gonna talk about them.
They could have used them though.
They surely could use him. Brogdon better than Middleton.
Say it again.
Listen, Brogdon right now is average. Oh my God. Granted, it's only 2 or 3 games in. He's averaging 26 points, 10.5 assists.
Mm-hmm.
That's Malcolm now. You already told me that family man Chris is averaging 18.
I mean, just last year, Brogdon was point 0.3 points off from averaging 20. He averaged 19 and 7.
Sheesh.
5 rebounds, 4 assists, 50, 40, 90. He had better stats than Chris Middleton.
And they paid Chris. Jeez.
Oh man, they should have
Wow.
paid. Yeah, man, it's crazy,
That's
right?
really when being cheap goes wrong.
Yeah, ideally you don't want to. I get why they had to pay Chris what they paid him. I get
I
it.
don't get
Yeah.
it.
Well, they're trying to keep Giannis happy, and he just had good circumstances. Because if they
You
let
think
him go after they let Brogdon go,
I would have
Giannis
chose
is. Go-
Brogdon over Chris?
I would too if I had to choose. I would have probably just paid them both, but
Yeah, but you think
billionaires, man.
you think
Hmm?
Giannis wanted Chris Middleton?
That's a good question. That's a
And if
good
that
question.
and if
I
that's the
would
case,
think
then he
so.
doesn't have a good evaluation of talent. Then
Yeah. I would have thought so because their team was Spurs to begin with. You need all the quality pieces you could get. He was part of their big three. Using
Jesus
that term
Christ.
lightly, as light as
Yeah.
possible.
I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Look, that's the term they use. I'm just using it as light as possible.
Beloved,
Yeah, man.
you know how Derrick Rose has been jumping all over the Midwest.
Yeah, yes.
They could have signed Derrick Rose. This man's averaging 25 points a game right now
They could have used them. Mm-hmm.
on 64% shooting. They could have. I would have signed him instead of Chris Middleton. Also, I don't know. I don't know these relationships. I don't have faith in Chris. I never had faith in Chris. So
Yeah, I tried to shoot him bail. I thought, he's 28.
he's
I thought for
28
sure
years old.
he could crack he could crack 20 at 28 years old, but beloved, they don't make Eastern All-Stars like they used to.
We saw his peak last season.
It's a new crop of All-Star.
But you know
Air
how I knew,
quotes.
he wasn't that dude last season when they lost and he was at the doing a press conference, whatever that shit's called,
Mm-hmm.
and he had on those glasses,
Oh man.
those frames that said I don't have any goddamn money. I said I said yeah, and then Giannis got up and walked out the press conference. I was like, yeah, that's why Giannis left because this is who he has to sit next to. He has nothing. Oh my God.
Yeah, he's the reason when the older players look at this current crop, they just see red in their eyes.
Yep, that's what they complaining about.
One all I'm looking at his career highlights and awards. One all-star.
Last season.
Yep. Second team all Big 12 back in 2011. Anywho, enough of that.
Yeah.
What are your other general takeaways across the league?
So when we first recorded this episode,
Mm-hmm.
we were talking about the Lakers and how we were afraid because the Clippers gave them that work.
Yeah.
At the time, young man Kawhi was looking like the best in the league.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, he's still putting up some very efficient numbers in, in a very limited amount of time.
Uh-huh.
Excluding the
Mm-hmm.
Suns game they played last night, because I didn't watch that game and I didn't look at the box score yet.
I did.
What,
I
what did
did.
he do yesterday?
I forgot the exact stats, but he wasn't as efficient and they lost.
Gotcha.
He is more of a playmaker though. He's definitely becoming more of a
He's been seeing
playmaker.
the court. Yes. Okay, so before last night when they lost to the Suns, he was averaging 28 points a game in
Mm-hmm.
26 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, right now he's at 26, 6.3 rebounds, 8 assists.
Whoa.
And this is coming off the Lakers, Warriors, and Suns.
Eight
Winning two of
assists?
those. Yeah.
You realize for his career, he probably averages like what, three? If that? He's not a.
No, sir. 2.4
My
for his
apologies.
2.4.
Yes, my apologies. 2.4 assists. The man was never a passer. I mean, I
Mm-mm.
respect him working on his game. That's what's up. Like he's like really seeing the court this year. But
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
go ahead, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I forgot the Suns coach. I think it's not Alvin.
Alvin
S-
Gentry.
Something Williams. I forgot the
uh
Suns coach, but he had a quote I saw
I'll
this
tell you right
morning that
now, 1 second. Monty Williams.
Monty Williams. There we go. He had a quote, and I'm paraphrasing. Basically, he's never seen a player evolve like this from the start of their career to now. No player has grown from what they were when they entered the league to what he is now. Like basically the projections they had when he entered the league, he's like surpassed and shattered those. And I
Yes.
don't. Yeah, I would say yeah, hands down. I don't
Hands down.
like. I remember they were trying to hype him in the 2014 finals when he won the Finals MVP, and I'm like,
Yep.
it's cool,
I
All
didn't
Star
see it.
level.
I didn't
I
see
didn't see it what they were
it.
trying to hype him to,
Yeah.
but now he's a Hall of Famer.
He
Two rings,
legit.
two Finals MVPs, two Defensive Player. I mean, he gonna make the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. 2014 finals, he was like what Chris Middleton was last year, but also was like a beast on defense. So he's Chris Middleton last year plus the defense. That's how he played in 2014 finals. And I was like, all right,
Yeah.
well, why are we gassing him? This is like his peak. This is his ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know any better.
Yeah, he started the stretch where they would give the player guarding LeBron Finals MVP for holding LeBron
Yeah,
to about 30 plus, and
exactly.
but that's neither here nor there. Continue.
Yeah, but I didn't see it, and I was like, all right, I don't see why it was gassing. But now he's like bona fide, legit superstar.
And he keeps growing his game. And yeah, for context, he too is 28 years old.
Yeah,
So there's levels to this.
he too. But yeah, I mean, he's a monster. Like, and the fact that he over his career he averages 2.4 assists, and now this season you averaging eight. That's a massive jump.
Mm-hmm. I
Over like
agree.
so when people say like overnight, like you can't learn how to shoot, you can't learn how to do this. I don't believe you. Like this man, you learn how to pass. Like, cause getting assists in the NBA is not easy.
And shoot. I remember reading an
Yeah.
article. The Spurs have like I don't know if he still works there, but they have like this magical shot doctor. I think his
Hmm.
name is England or something like that. And he's pretty basically a shooting coach. And they broke down Kawhi Leonard's shot and just retooled it completely. And now he is what he is.
That's insane.
Yeah,
Need to
yeah.
give
Because
some
when he
love
came
to
in the league, he wasn't that good of a shooter. But
no, just defense.
yeah,
They need to give some love to Markel Fultz then.
yeah. I got
He's
an
actually
alert that he
playing well
was
this year.
back.
Yeah, he's actually playing well this year though.
I watched him through Bleacher Report alerts and box scores. I
I
still
don't
ain't
know.
touched them on the league pass, the
I was
Magic.
about to say I don't know. Only time I'll touch the Magic is if they're the only game on.
It might depend on the opponent. I ain't gonna lie. They might.
You're not gonna hit it.
No, you're right. You're right. They're not that bad. They're not like the Hornets.
Nah, the Hornets are terrible. Wasting my time.
But
You know
but
who's
the
surprised?
Clippers. Oh, go ahead. Go
Oh yeah,
ahead.
no, go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I was saying since we were talking about Kawhi.
The Clippers are dominant. They're loaded. You got Lou Will, Montrezl Harrell. Um,
Mm-hmm.
is this a name that I'll probably never say again? But he played well for them. Jermichael Green,
Yep.
he played well for them. So I'll probably never say that name again.
It's
Um,
scary.
it's scary to say it out loud. Um, who else is on that squad? Oh, Pat Bev. He's been
Pat
giving
Bev,
everyone
Lou
work.
Williams, Mo Harkless. Yeah,
Mo Harkless, but Pat
he
Bev's been
was
locking
he was
people up.
John with Devin Booker.
Yeah,
That was a fun. He was John with yeah. He
I
fouled
told.
out though.
Yeah, I saw it. Everyone was waving him by.
Yeah, Booker was trapped. It was good. It was a fun game. Well,
Booker
yeah,
got
he
dropped
is.
yesterday, though.
Yeah.
Not yesterday. Day before yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Who did
Uh,
Jim Murray? Jamal Murray
Jamal
on the
Murray
Nuggets.
gave him that work. Ooh.
I love League Pass. I would
Yeah.
have never known all this.
No. Yo, because if you don't have a league pass, like I feel like I'm like giving them free play, but like it's the best thing that ever happened to us.
It
Honestly,
really
if you
is.
don't have league pass, you really miss so much of what's happening in the NBA because like for example, like a sports center and all that stuff, they don't talk about the Phoenix Suns. They don't talk, like they don't talk about
No.
all these games that are going on. Like when the Suns play the Denver Nuggets, they don't get no play nowhere.
Mm-mm.
So I wouldn't have
Nope.
even known that Booker got dropped. And that game was good. Like went to overtime. I watched that game.
Yeah. I'm with you. It's the best
Yeah.
investment we ever made.
I know. It's paying dividends. It's like, oh my God. What
But
else? Oh, the
we
Clippers, yeah.
I think we should talk about the Lakers Clippers because we talked about it, but then it's lost to the world.
Yeah. You want to
And
start?
see, no, you go ahead.
All right. So when we spoke about it at the time, I was very scared.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I wouldn't say that. Because there was like some conversation about around Braun and how he played and how he was looking. People were
Mm-hmm.
questioning if he looked old and slow, and I didn't, and we both didn't. We didn't think it was old, like it was age. We just thought. Well, I'll let you speak for yourself, but I know I thought like he was just being too passive.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was just trying to like he was like really playing the point guard role, like to the fullest. There was times when he came down the court, there was too many post ups for Anthony Davis. Um, they didn't just seem to get a rhythm or a flow
Yeah.
of the offense. There was no fast break points. They were just like really playing a really really slow game,
Oh,
and that's
yeah.
why. And if it wasn't for Danny Green putting up 28 points, the Clippers would have booed him out the arena.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
And then, God bless Braun, I saw him Friday night against the Jazz.
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Hi, that's what I needed to see. That's
Crisis
what I
averted. Yep.
yes." Because I'm telling you, I'm not even gonna lie. If he didn't come out playing against the Jazz, and like even the way he did it, right? I think like through halfway through the third, he only had 14 points or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it was good because it came within the flow of the game, and I could tell, he was still being aggressive with that 14.
I'm sorry. Here, I remember he started slow. I remember after the first quarter, he was like 3 for 7 with 7 points,
Yeah,
and that stuck with me because of the first game. He was inefficient as well, but he ended well. Sorry, continue.
yeah, no, finished with 32. Let me see. Let me
Yeah,
pull up his exact stat line. I don't
7
want
to
to just
17. Not
um,
quite him, but he's getting there. Not
seven
quite
to
the fifty
17.
percent.
But you know what it is? The issue is
Oh no,
because
no, no, no! I'm looking at Davis. My bad. He's 12 for 22.
okay, that makes more sense. But Braun right now averaging 25, 8.5, and 9. God bless the king.
Mm-hmm.
But that
7
field
to
goal.
8 from the free throw line.
Oh yeah, I think. Oh, so you know Shannon Sharp made a bet with Skip Bayless. He might win this year.
I don't know.
He said,
I don't know. He
"Nah,
always start good,
nah,
and
nah, don't do my boy like that."
I hope so, but I
He
don't
switched
know.
up. He switched up his free throw routine. I see it's different, but you know, like in like 10 more games, you have a different shot.
That's the thing. He always switching up. As soon as it go bad on him, he gone. He
hmm
ditch it.
I'm not liking this year so far, but I think it's because the first game he shot so terribly from the field. Right now he's at 46.3% from the field.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's saying a lot because the average NBA player is like 40%.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. These are
But this is
bronze
yeah,
standards.
this is Braun on the off year. He's a 50% field goal, from the field. So we need to get that 46 up. But even still,
Yeah.
they call the man old. 33 minutes, 25 points, 8.5 rebounds, 9 assists. Come on now, that's GOAT shit. I don't want to hear nothing else.
He about to have most players' career year this year, like at 35. So I don't.
Listen, this is better than Chris. Chris dreams of doing this. Chris Middleton, he dream- Brown about to be 35 years old in his 17th season. 25 points, 8.5, 9. Are they joking?
Mhm. Yeah. No, I'm with you. I'm with you.
This is
Uh,
insane.
yeah, and just to add, as I've had a couple more days now, they've played what 2 games. My initial takeaway was one, the offense, like you said, was just clunky. He was
hmm
forcing the ball to Davis at times. The amount of just pass attempts was like disorienting.
hmm
It was like, yo, what are you doing? Like even Davis doesn't want the ball this much. He was just as soon as he threw cross half court, and like I get it, but Davis isn't a great post player. He's good,
Yeah.
and and you still need to mix up the offense. They didn't run any pick and rolls with Braun and Davis. Like they didn't maximize them. So I was
hmm
like, all right. And if the Clippers are as good as people say they are, they should look like this. Maybe it's more on the Clippers and not the Lakers. So I said,
hmm
okay, let me see how they are against the Jazz, another team people have hyped.
hmm
As far as some saying they're gonna come out the West, which I think is crazy, and they
Blasphemous.
destroyed them.
Mm.
They
Made it look
destroyed them.
easy.
They made it look like they put on a
Easy.
defensive. They held them to less than 90 points in this era of NBA.
Oh my God. I'm glad you just said that. LeBron is playing defense this shit.
Yeah, he is.
Because even in the
He
Clippers
is.
game, that was like my main takeaway from the Clippers game was his defense.
Mm-hmm.
He is actually like playing like lockdown, slap the floor defense. I hope he can.
I'm proud of
My
him.
only fear is that I hope that he can keep that up.
Yeah.
That's asking for a lot in your 17 season.
Yeah, I just want the pieces to come back. The
Yeah.
Kuzma, the Rondos. That was another thing. They definitely need another playmaker. Just Braun shouldn't be the soul. He's
Yeah.
carrying the ball up every possession.
hmm
And you made a good point when we recorded that specifically against the Clippers that he's allowing the best defensive team in the league to set up
hmm
as he slowly crosses half court. But
Yeah, that didn't make sense to me. Like normally when a team is like really good defensively and like the Clippers, I would say are probably the best defensive team in the league, especially once Paul George returns.
hmm
At
yeah,
least on the perimeter, you don't want to give them a chance to set up. Like so, most of the time you get the ball, you start running. You need, fast pace. So they don't have a chance to set up in the half court defense. But they were just coming up slow, casually, and I'm like, all right, well, maybe just I'm gonna wait. And do they play on Christmas?
they play tonight. Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
The
Yes,
Lakers Clippers.
Lepers. Yeah, and everyone should be back for that one. So,
Yeah, so that's what
um,
I'm gonna wait and really assess then on
oh, that's
Christmas
gonna be
Day.
so good. Yep,
That's the best. Oh, I love the NBA. This is the best gift they could ever give someone.
I agree. Oh
um,
man.
any other takeaways for you?
From the Lakers or just in
Yeah,
general?
the Lakers.
Uh, no, it's been a tale of two games.
Yeah.
They were kind of disappointing first game. They were good second game. I wish they were a little better offensively because while they held Utah to less than 90, which is, I think, amazing,
Hmm.
they scored less than 100 points. So in this day and age, I don't know if it was just that kind of game. You know, it's only two games, so it's hard to tell. They got the Hornets tonight as we're recording this, so I expect.
I expect Braun to sit out the first game of the season. He go, this is a rest tonight.
Yeah, another thing. Again, only two games, but we haven't seen a great Davis performance yet. We've seen
Nope.
very good, seen
Yeah.
good and very good, but not to
I
his
haven't seen
standards.
Pelicans. Yeah, I haven't seen Pelicans
Yeah,
Anthony Davis. Yep.
those weird like 32 and 17, four blocks.
Nuts.
Yeah. So,
Let's open it up though. I'm gonna hit you with something that's a shocker, but not really a shocker. But we didn't discuss this on the first episode. But you brought
uh-huh.
this to my attention. How Trey Young is playing this year. It's been two games, but
Bruh.
he's looked good.
Yeah. He- He's he's averaging 38.
Oh my.
Yeah, through his two games he's averaging 38
38 and a half, sir. No
and a
disrespect to him.
half, my bad. 7 and
Bro,
9.
listen to this. 38 and a half, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, 1.5 steals on 58.7% field goal shooting 55% from three.
Mm.
Yo,
It's like the way he and Luca have come out the gate.
it's
Like they're
nuts.
just intertwined in my mind because they went, I got what, first and second last year.
No, no, no.
Luca.
Luca went third. No, no, no.
Oh, you're right. Aiden
Luca
went
went third,
first.
and then yeah, Luca went third, and Trey Young went fifth. But they, the Hawks and the Mavericks swapped picks for them, so that's why they're intertwined
Yes, yes, you're right. And they're the two best players from that draft.
easily.
They have like, it's just the confidence they're both playing with. It's crazy. Like for second years,
Yeah, it's
sophomores didn't come out the.
insane.
It really is.
It's insane. Like honestly, I'm not even gassing. It's becoming like a norm now. But like
Mm-hmm.
realistically, the only time we've ever seen people that have like beasted in their sophomore season has been like Michael Jordan and LeBron James. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. Like even like Kobe started slow.
Yeah,
Like he needed a couple seasons to get,
yeah.
and that's just.
That's normal.
Mm-hmm. Like
But we're
Luca's
not
averaging
talking.
almost 30.
Yeah, we're not talking about like some people sophomore years they come out, they're averaging like 15 to 20 is normal somewhere around that range.
No, one's in there in
These
40,
dudes
the
are
other's airing 30.
Yeah, these dudes are like leading the league. Like it's 38 and
Nah,
a
it's
half.
impressive. It's he played Orlando and Detroit, but still, like
It's
40
still
points.
yeah.
It's pretty
What I
good.
will say is that yeah, Orlando and Detroit, but they're still playoff teams, I would say, in the East.
Yes, for whatever that's worth.
It's worth
Yes.
nothing, but
No, I agree. Like he's dismantling teams. Like he shot 64% yesterday against Orlando.
sheesh.
He was worse from the free throw line. He shot 50% from the free throw line. That was like the only knock.
This is
And the
insane.
confidence, like I was watching like the last couple possessions when he iced the game. It's just he just came out the gates. And Luca's another one, man. He and Porzingis look pretty good, I must say.
Porzingis
Porzingis.
looks better than I thought. I'm not even gonna lie. He's coming up the
Yeah, it's
gates
the
better than I thought.
yeah, the Luca portion of that has been the better, but Porzingis is coming along. He's not at his best yet from what I remembered on the Knicks.
Yeah.
Like but so far so good.
I mean,
24 and 4 though. I mean, 4 rebounds.
yeah, beloved, you 7 feet tall.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. But they've looked good
So Luca obviously better than him.
at the moment, yeah.
I think Luca's gonna be better than him.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm with you.
Like period. Only thing that sucks about League Pass is that like because they black out games in your area
Mm-hmm.
for your local team, so like I can't watch the Hornets lose to the Lakers.
Yeah.
I mean, I have my other ways of watching it, but it would just been nice to watch it in the app, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's cool.
I hear you.
What else to take away? Oh, the Warriors, your team.
It's not my team.
It's your squad.
That's not my team.
Nah,
I
it's your
will
squad,
say
beloved.
they've only played one game, so
Two.
I can't get.
Oh no, they
They
only played
played
one. You're
two.
right. They played tonight. You're right. With
They
that
got OKC tonight.
today, actually, 3:30.
Today. Yeah. It's hard for me to gauge how good or bad a team is when they only face the Clippers.
The
But
Suns beat the Clippers.
Steph was fraudulent.
It is hard to tell from one game, but I'm jumping out the window. I don't give a damn. I
No
said this.
playoffs.
Nah, I ain't gonna say all that. Chill out. But I did say that. I said Fred, not Fred. Who else? Fred. Steph is gonna.
Fred Curry.
Steph is gonna
Uh,
be in. His head is getting beat in, and I love it. I mean, granted, it's just the Clippers, but that team is that roster looks bleak right.
yeah. Him and Giannis need to console each other.
Yeah. Nah, chill. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Steph winning again. I'm good. Like, but you know what it
That's
is?
tough.
What it is, Steph is like I don't know why I don't like him. Actually, I do know why. He's a front runner. He's always
Mm-hmm.
showboating and shimmying all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I love what Pat Beverly said.
Oh yeah.
Granted, he said it now that his team is loaded, but he said y'all. He said what he say? Y'all energy different when y'all don't have Kevin Durant. Y'all ain't cheating no longer. Something like that.
Yeah, y'all cheated for long enough or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah, yeah. But the man's got Paul George and Kawhi Leonard on his squad.
Yeah, y'all look a little different without KD, I see.
Yes,
Uh-huh,
yes, yes.
y'all cheated long enough. It's okay, y'all had a good run. Back to reality.
And then like Bleacher Report put up a clip of like when the fans were leaving, he was like yelling at the fans, "Where y'all going? Where y'all going?"
Yeah, he's different.
He
I
definitely got
respect
some
it though.
screws loose.
Yeah.
But I love it. I love the energy he brings to the game, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so the Warriors and now Steve Kerr, fraudulent ass, said that Klay Thompson was going to be out for the season.
Yeah, he walking it back.
Yeah, and then but then also Clay did halftime uh with Inside the NBA for the Warriors game against the Clippers, and he was like, "Yeah, I've actually been doing some light jogging. I'm getting shots up," and I'm like, "That don't sound like a
Mm-hmm.
man who's not gonna play at all this season."
Yeah. Yeah, that's why when we initially talked about it, I'm like, let me wait till hear what Clay says,
Yeah,
because
you can't trust
I don't
Kerr. He a
believe
liar.
can't trust him. No, you know how him and his organization get down.
Yeah, you can't trust
Also,
him in his.
kudos to Barkley telling Clay right to his face, y'all not gonna make the playoffs.
Yo, Charles, when he said that, I was like, "Yo, savage." Like, you
He
know
said
what's
something
gonna
else. Go
go
ahead.
ahead, go
Go
ahead.
ahead. No, he said something else funny. They were talking about the renovations for the stadium and how good the new arena looks, the Chase Center. And he was like, damn, Kevin Durant must have really hated Draymond Green to leave all this.
He said that in front of
uh,
Clay.
nah, that one was one of the
Oh,
just the
oh.
guys, but that was funny.
Yo, so once he said that to Clay, once they like rapped, Clay probably didn't even shake his hand when he
No,
left. Disrespectful.
he was trying to be diplomatic, if I remember. Like, everyone's
Yeah, he
entitled to
was.
their opinion, Chuck.
Yeah, he's like, y'all not gonna make the playoffs. I was like, oh,
That's bold.
yeah, very bold. But I'm not gonna
What's their
lie, they didn't
schedule
look good.
look
They
like?
did not look good against the Clippers, though.
Yeah, I'm happy for this 3:30 game. OKC's a decent test. I'm gonna
Yeah, they
key in
got
on
they
that.
got smacked yesterday, though, or the day before yesterday.
Oh yeah, it wasn't even close. They lost
Yeah,
by 19, but
Chris Paul with his
like,
6 points.
oh, OKC, you mean? Oh yeah,
Damn,
old, old,
old
old,
man
old.
Paul.
It'd be interesting to see how he performs against the Warriors
Nah,
because
he gonna
he
step up.
hates
He
he
hates
hates
Steph.
Steph.
He gonna step up. He might put up 30 tonight. He can't stand Steph.
He really he took everything that that belonged to him. I don't blame him.
He took everything.
He just lapsed them.
It's
That's
over.
tough. At least he got the money.
But yeah, you in OKC, beloved.
Yeah. The Warriors have a decent. I mean,
Excuse
depending
me.
on how good they are, they got OKC. They're at OKC, at New Orleans, Phoenix, San Antonio, Charlotte, Portland, at Houston, at Minnesota, at OKC, Houston, and then at Lakers. That's like
They
the
got
next
a
12. I don't know. That's a.
the front end of that is pretty light.
Yeah, but at back end.
Yeah, that back end gonna be rough.
I'm going to be up
When
Wednesday, November 13th at Lakers, 10
uh
p.m.
is it on League Pass or on
ESPN. You
ESPN?
know they ain't giving
Yeah.
that to the.
Yeah, nah.
They ain't relinquishing that. Speaking of people that hate Steph, Bron gonna show out.
Ooh, bruh. I wouldn't be surprised if they lose by 20 again.
He gonna come out like it's a playoff game.
Brown come out on roids. Ah! He gonna be doing the chalk toss. He gonna be doing it
Oh
all.
yeah, man.
Bro, you see that picture I sent you yesterday of Braun with his
Yeah, yeah. Everyone's flawed.
you
We're
got
all flawed. Oh man. Oh no.
you can't let the headband come down with it when you got that going on,
Oh,
beloved.
you hate to see it. Oh God. Good Lord.
They really did let him play this do-rag just so he can get it over with.
They should.
Everything he's done for this league. Oh man. What else? You
I
got anything
wish
else? Any?
just a Zion injury again. If you
Yeah.
haven't.
Um,
It just sucks, especially looking at the schedule, how much Pelicans games,
oh,
or like just in general. Like they had the
that
Rockets yesterday.
that would have been good.
Imagine Zion out there. That would have been so good.
And the Rockets. Oh, I want to talk about the Rockets real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
They do not look that good.
Nah, they're still trying to figure things out.
Yeah, but all that shit that Russell Westbrook was talking,
It's gonna be scary.
yeah, I mean, they didn't learn how to play together. But Russell Westbrook, he did have a triple double last night though, so
They had the Bucks and then they blew it. Oh yeah, I owe you
yeah,
$5 still.
yeah, I know. I take it out of my SoundCloud money.
God. Oh my God, yo, it's 2 games, but Harden has been. Oh man, his PER is like 10.
Whoa,
10.48. He's averaging
James,
24 5. Yeah,
he normally
24
leads the league.
5.5 rebounds. Yeah, and 9.5 assists. His shooting stats are 24 from the field, 96 from the free throw line, and 11% from 3-point line.
Wow.
Those will even out in time. I hope.
Yeah, it will, but that's atrocious right now though.
That is atrocious. Yeah.
How old
Russell
is he?
real.
Oh, he 30. Dirty
Uh
30.
oh.
Hitting on him. Wow.
Yeah, man. Russ not so bad. Wow.
It's his team
He's
now.
averaging 26, 13, and 10, of course.
Yeah, you
Shooting
know.
splits though. Sorry, go ahead.
Excuse me. Go ahead. No, go
47
ahead.
from the field, 40 from three, and 76 from the free throw line, which are all improvements. Remember his free throw shooting last year
Was atrocious.
had people worried about him.
Wow.
Yeah, they're still trying to. I'll be intrigued to see how that looks when they play again.
26. Wow. Westbrook putting up some numbers.
They got OKC visiting them tomorrow. They should win.
OKC visiting them.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I feel bad for Chris Paul.
Mm-hmm. Cause he hate Harden and he can't do nothing. He don't have the team. He don't have the team. He just don't have the horses.
Yo, he legit can't do anything. He said,
Damn.
oh my God, I feel bad for him.
He gonna have to defend Russ or Harden. Oh
Yep,
man.
it's a wrap. Uh, but I didn't. My bad. I cut us off with Zion. Um, but yeah, it just sucks, man. I mean, I feel like there's so much hype around him, and it
Hmm.
also sucks for us because the Pelicans have so many nationally televised games because of him,
Yeah.
and they obviously don't have a flex schedule set up because I still have to watch these Pelicans.
Yeah, and they set the whole team around him. Like
Yeah, I don't want to
Ingram.
see.
Ingram had
Go ahead.
32 yesterday. Imagine if he was out there. Oh man. Sorry. Go
Ingram's
ahead.
playing well. You pick him up in
Yeah.
fantasy.
No. Zion.
Go ahead and tell people you got Zion.
Yeah.
No wonder
It's
you
tough
hurt.
out here. Oh, yeah. You don't know you don't know the extent of it.
Go ahead and tell people your roster, Kev.
Uh. Oh. All right. Let me load it up.
You
I
well,
got.
don't worry, we'll wait.
All right. My injured players.
Nah, tell us the whole squad.
I am. I'm gonna start with the
Uh oh,
injured.
uh
I'm behind the eight ball, as they say.
oh.
Zion Williamson, Victor
Okay,
Oladipo, Blake Griffin, Jimmy Butler, all inactives. Now my current squad: Devontae Graham on the Hornets,
he's been beasting.
the the fact I have to count on him: Kendrick Nunn on the Heat, Danny
I don't know who
Green,
that is.
Thibault on the Sixers, Kevin Love, Aaron Baines on the Suns, Justice Winslow, Spencer Dinwiddie, Wesley Matthews, Aaron Gordon, the
Yo,
DeJounte Murray, Kawhi Leonard, and Gary Harris. He might as well just be a guy. It's tough.
wow,
It's tough. It's tough. My
you
team
got
might
Kawhi.
my team will never recognize its ceiling probably.
Nah, that's
Or
not
by the
true.
time they do, it'll be
That's
too
not
late.
true. If you make the playoffs, you have a dangerous squad.
That's the thing.
Yeah, if
I
you
might
make the playoffs.
yeah. I assume I'll get Butler back next week.
Yeah, and Blake is out for
And
10
maybe
games.
Blake a week or two after.
Yeah,
After
Zion's out for
that,
2 months. You probably won't see him till Christmas.
maybe the new year, beloved.
Yeah. And then
Victor
who
getting
else you got?
reevaluated in a month. Oladipo. So I ain't gonna
Oh,
see him till at least December.
yeah. Did you take him high?
Huh?
You took him high?
I'd have to go over the draft order to be honest.
Nah, nah, nah.
I really don't remember off the top of my head, but
Oh, okay.
it's
But
not
nah,
looking good.
if everyone gets healthy, you got a squad to be reckoned with.
Well, keep me in your prayers.
Yeah.
Till then.
If everyone gets healthy. If not, you just made another donation to the Fantasy Basketball League.
Got me rooting against the gift of life. I done missed
Yeah.
3 games from Butler. Hate to see
Oh,
it, man.
when's he coming back?
Hate-
I'm surprised he didn't come back against the Timberwolves. That's like very
I
surprising.
thought for certain.
You know he hates them.
That's what I thought for certain. Him and Cat hate each other.
Yeah. And obviously it wasn't worth him traveling to Minnesota for it.
Nah. So I assume whenever they play after, but who knows? Who knows?
Mm.
Any other
You have anything?
takeaways?
Mm, mm, not really. I mean, the Celtics don't look as good as I thought they were gonna look,
Mm-mm.
but then we knew that from FIBA.
Yeah. When they let the country down. Yep,
Yeah.
I agree.
Yo, last episode you said If you can't hold it down for the country, you can't hold it down for your city. Yo.
You hate
But
to
yeah,
see
they,
it.
look, that Walker yesterday, he had 32 points.
Against
Um,
our lowly Knicks.
yeah, they don't look too good either.
Barrett looked
Um,
good.
Barrett
Decent.
he keeps looking good, which is surprising because he can only go left. People will
Mention
catch
that.
on to it though. People will catch on to it though. I mean, hopefully by that time he develops and can, learn to, go right.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, maybe people do know it, and maybe he's just really that good, and people just can't stop it.
Hopefully.
But yeah, Knicks don't look too good. Celtics look okay, look decent. The East is just bleak.
Yeah, the East really sucks.
Yeah, all the
And
talent's
these
out
injured
west.
players. Yeah. And these French playoff teams don't have their best players. Like the
Nope,
Pacers and the Pistons. It doesn't. And
doesn't
the
help at
Nets,
all.
they're all missing their best players. Like it doesn't even.
Yeah, honestly, and like I'm gonna give the Nets like a little bit more time, but
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie's having to do way too much for that team.
Yeah, their ceiling's just capped with Kyrie as the best player. I
Yeah,
really wish Durant was there. It'd give the East a little more intrigue.
yeah. Right now, it's just like what Kyrie's gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have a
He,
second round exit best.
at the best, yeah.
Yeah,
He'd have to play out of his mind offensively, and I don't.
yeah. I don't see it
So
either.
yeah,
But that
it's
also
tough.
sucks. I hate that like when you can look at a team and tell like, oh yeah, first round exit. Like
Mm-hmm.
that sucks. Whereas like right now in the West, there's a lot of parity. Like there's a lot of teams.
At least that's why the Warriors hung over everything, so that sucked. But like in the East, last playoffs, they had like four legit teams that could have. They had the
Yep,
Raptors, Bucks, Sixers, and what was the fourth one?
Celtics.
And the Celtics that had a decent opportunity, and you really
Hmm.
didn't know. But now that's done.
Yeah,
So
and
yeah,
the
I'm with you.
Sixers. Did Joel Embiid play yesterday?
No, he had an ankle injury.
Sheesh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm-mm. Ain't a good
Keep him
look,
in your
beloved. It's only
prayers.
game two.
Mm-hmm. Keep him in your thoughts.
Well, he injury prone like crazy.
But they taking care of business, so.
They are. And Ben Simmons has been playing really well this season.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any other takeaways. Do you?
No, I think that's it for the early. Yeah, most teams have played like 3 games, and fun
Yeah,
season so far.
it's been really good. I'm glad we bought League Pass and we had this until April. God bless them.
Yeah, I agree.
You listen to Kanye's album?
I did. Did you?
I did. I listened to it this morning.
What are your early thoughts on it?
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. I mean, like, let me look at this. There's like three tracks that I really thought were fire. I'm not even gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Um, On God is fire to me.
Mm-hmm.
Hands on, use this gospel.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why the use this gospel says the clips are on it. It's just Pusha T. Unless his brother's
No,
on
it
there.
is. The first Malice is the first verse.
Oh, I don't know
Yeah.
why I thought that was
They
both
just sound
Pusha.
alike.
I was
They
like, I
sound
was like,
kinda
why?
alike.
I was like, why is this the clips? I was like, I only hear Pusha on this.
Yeah, if
Um,
I didn't know that beforehand because I was reading the hype, they
yeah,
sound alike on the track.
just like I'm like, all right, Pusha got two
Yeah.
verses. That's um, and then the intro was cool. Every hour.
Yeah.
But I mean, like overall, it's just a cool album to me. Like it's cool. Like the production is insane, which I expected
Mm-hmm.
from Kanye. It's a cool album. I mean, the hype where everyone's like, "Oh, Jesus saved me" and all this other stuff, and everyone's losing their mind on IG and stuff. It ain't all that. It's cool. I like it, but it's
Mm-hmm.
not like. I mean, it might be the best album of the year, but only because nothing else has really came out this year.
Mm-hmm. Would you give it? Are you gonna give it more listens, or are you good on it?
Nah, I'm gonna give it some more listens. It's cool. It's a good album. I like it.
Okay, all right. I feel you.
What do you
I
think
feel
about
you.
it?
No, I agree. I like it as well. Um, it's like a couple with on the in the grand scheme, it's like it's probably his third to the bottom for me in the
Mm,
grand scheme, but that's saying a lot because I think he has the best discography of any hip hop
he
artist.
has a crazy discography.
And it's like two different. After Yeezus and Pablo was 2016, and
Hmm
I hated Ye. Like I probably go back and listen to maybe Ghost Town is like the only thing I would go back and listen to. It just sounded so rushed and unfocused, and
Yeah.
I still regularly listen to Kanye music. So you hear like a track like Runaway and just how much you hear goes into it
hmm
sonically, and then you hear Yay, and then I didn't like the Kids See Ghosts. So that's what I was judging it against, not his past work. I think that level of Kanye, I've just let go. So as a whole, I
Gotcha.
love it. Well, I like it. I like it. Let me see. Calm down. I like it a lot, especially
He
compared
said,
to
"Let me calm
Yay.
down."
Especially compared to Yay and Kids See Ghost. Like you
Hmm
said, there's a bunch of tracks I listen to again. I like Salah, Follow God, On God, Everything We Need, God Is. I like a lot of it, and I like the track length. 27
hmm
minutes.
hmm
I was washing dishes yesterday and ran through it like twice. Like,
Yeah, I woke up this morning drunk as hell at 10:45. I was like, "Oh, I can listen to this before we record at 11:30."
and I like it. Just seems it's more attention to detail. Like I really enjoy the
Yes,
production.
it
The
flowed
production,
really well too. The track list flowed into each other very well.
yeah, it was a level of detail I didn't. I felt was missing from Ye and Kitsy Ghost. I really didn't like those albums.
I see.
I didn't, and I'm not even just as a. I was just like, wow. So overall, it's. I think it's a plus. I think it's a plus. I
It's
don't think it
a
touches at the. It doesn't touch his other stuff for me, but it's a good album, and it's
yeah, I mean,
better than Ye.
it's a step in
Huh?
the right direction for him.
Yes, definitely, without
Yeah.
question. And I'm glad he
The
finally
next
kept his word.
the next album he's dropping is going to be gospel related as well, right?
According to him, he's dropping an album on Christmas called Jesus is Born. We'll see. We were supposed to get Yandi like when Carter 5 dropped. That was last September, so who knows? And then we had a topic about this early this year, so who knows? Who knows?
Uh, all right, I'm gonna let him get his two gospel albums off, but
I have been listening to his interviews though. I'm glad we saw him at Meadows, even though it was cut short, because he is a Christian now, and basically he's put all those other records to rest. He said he's done performing them. That one hurt.
what?
Yeah, it's done. He said he might play the music, like let the beat go, but he's gonna retweak lyrics to make it more Christian friendly, gospel friendly. Yeah, man. Christian raps from here on out. I'm like that. At least we had the Meadows. We had that
Yeah.
half set. At this point, it's
He's-
better than nothing, right? That one hurt when I heard it.
he
Man.
wait. So he's gonna let the beats play, but then tweak the lyrics so that they're more Christian friendly.
If he performs them at all, yeah. Like he used some line, I forgot.
Wow,
Yeah,
he
I think he
really
used a
selling
line.
this.
Yeah.
Kanye's a genius though, because all he's gonna do, he's gonna live like really roll with this for like a year or two until his tour is over, make mad
Mm-hmm.
money off of Jesus, and then go back to his old Kanye, like or reinvent himself and be another Kanye. You know,
Oh, you don't think he's a Christian?
I'm not saying all that, beloved. Like, relax. Yo, the way you just said that, you trying to
I'm just
set me
asking for
up. No,
clarity. I just
no.
wanted some clarity.
You trying to set me up. I mean, he once was. I don't know what he is now. I mean, I'm in no position to question
He said
anyone's
he's a
beliefs.
Christian. He said he's a
I
Christian.
believe him. Listen. You can be a Christian and not make gospel music. Like you
It
can be a
was
Christian.
so I go. No, I
No,
listened to
I'm
his
good.
interviews with Zane Lowe, and then he did one with Big Boy, and he would like curse occasionally,
Hmm.
reciting. I think one reciting lyrics and a couple, and he'd be like, "Uh oh, couple points off my Christian scorecard." He's an entertaining.
Yo, Kanye's got
He is an entertaining individual, man.
couple points off my Christian
Christian
scorecard.
school.
Wow, Kanye really is on one.
That he is. Now that I'm in service to Christ, my job is to spread the gospel, to let people know what Jesus has done for me. I've spread a lot of things.
Wow.
He's found.
I mean, well, he was, Jesus Walks that was his first big track, so
Hmm. Yeah, I can't talk. You never know when you don't know these people. We don't know these people, so I'll never
yeah.
begin to assume. I'm just here for the music. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm not
care
like
what. I'm really just. You could be living in the suburbs and claiming you murdered a million people. If it's fire, it's fire. Like I don't need.
exactly.
That's it. I
Yeah.
don't.
I don't need your backstory, beloved.
Yeah. Like it's people. Like we'll wrap up soon, but it's like he talks about the red hat again, the MAGA hat, and you can hear. I listened in both interviews with Zane Lowe and Big Boy. You could hear they were combating it and how people look at him and it's all true, but it's like you got to just remove that layer. They're just people at the end of the day.
Yep,
But it
that's a
was good.
fact.
It's good. For the album, it's good. And I read he's projected to do almost 300,000. So good for him.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's definitely a step in the right direction because, again, Ye was just not it. Ye was not it.
Mm.
Yeah, man. Hopefully
You got
some
anything
more
else?
music. Just hopefully something drops in the
This
next.
has been a dead year for music though.
Yeah, these last 2 months give us something. How we end a decade like this?
This is not a good look. This is how y'all want to end y'all.
Damn. Yeah, so hopefully.
Mm-mm-mm. You got anything else?
Nah, man.
All right, I think we're good. We did it. All right, people. As always, make sure you rate, share, subscribe. Check out the website coolingoutpod.com. Again, that's coolingoutpod.com. Full length video clips on YouTube and IGTV. Hit us up on Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff. You listen to the podcast on Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, anywhere that podcasts are available for streaming and all that stuff. We are on it. Um, yeah, man. Thanks for love and support. Until next time, it's cooling out.
Stay cool.
You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. We coolin' out. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. We coolin' out.